Hey everybody, how are you today? I know I don't usually come live here on in Facebook, but it's a new year, so we're trying new things. How about you? So, do you feel like 2021 is just a continuation of 2020, or do you really think we're in for something new? Well, to be honest, I really think that 2021 is just a continuation of 2020. Nothing really major has changed. The only thing that has changed personally for me is I want to start rolling out an improvements on myself, improvements in the quality of work that I do, improvements in my business and personal life. So, what does that mean? So, let's start with personal life first. With the quarantine or the COVID shutting everything down last March, I allowed some bad eating habits to creep in. Um, and I just started cooking differently. I didn't eat awful, but I did eat more carbs, more calorie rich foods. But what did I learn from that? So even though I wasn't eating great, I learned certain things. I learned through the foods what gave me indigestion, what bloated my stomach, what made my fingers swell up like little sausages at times. Well, I found that out. Um, I can have a sensitive stomach. And so I found out what food those were. But I also found out what foods satisfied me. I found out that I don't didn't have the strong cravings of different things. I'm going to be honest. There's been times in my life I would eat certain things and I would, for the lack of, I would, they would create gluttonous appetites in me. And I tell you, that is not fun. And so I wanted, I want to stop that. I have stopped that because I'm eating the foods that satisfy me. And when I eat the foods that satisfy me, I eat less. Um, Also, on the personal side, is exercise. I have been combating back problems. I've had chronic pain in my body for like 30 years since I started having kids. I found out a lot of my chronic pain was how I held my body. I was like this all the time. Oh, just powering through life. And I've learned to relax. But I also hurt my back really bad. Um, I've lost a lot of back strength and I had some hip issues. And I found walking a lot hurt my hips. So I stopped. Was that the smartest thing I did? Yes and no, because I did not pick up anything else to replace it. And so my muscles have gotten weaker. I'm still strong. But I learned how to move. I went from being in excruciating pain to doing simple things so that my body can move. And I used to hate coming up the stairs because my office is in the upstairs of my home. I hated coming up the stairs. It was like torture to my knees. Well, guess what? Between some of the food changes and uh, relaxation and not holding myself so tight, I I don't have those things. Now I run up and down the stairs. So to me, that's just as important. But now I need to start building back my core. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. Let me just. Hopefully that will take care of my hiccups. And I'm also going to adjust my mic here so that it's a little closer. So now maybe you'll hear me better. This is something else. So I'm going to go back to exercise and then I'll come back to talking about the mic of correcting different things. Um, So exercise. So this week, starting Monday, I went on YouTube. YouTube is a great source for exercises that you can follow along with at any level of that you want to do. And hey, oh, I have people watching. I don't usually have people watching here on Facebook, but say hi and let me know where you're from. I would love to hear from you. But anyway, the exercises, I do the Pilates. It's to build the core in any kind of anything in life. You have to start with a foundation, and the foundation of our body is our core muscles. Pilates is a really great and gentle way in which to start that. And you would go through the moves and you're thinking, this is not doing anything. Well, I'm going to tell you, I did it Monday morning. Yesterday, on Tuesday, I spent most of the day on the couch because my stomach muscles were so sore. I just had a really hard time doing anything. So, uh, so if you're just starting out, start out with just something simple. I suggest Pilates or Leslie Sorgensen or something like that. But she does the 3 mile walks. Very easy, very light exercises. A great way to start out. Um, if you're hardcore, go for it. But I just suggest you look for a few things. And then but then business wise, those are the two big things personal. But business wise, um, I want to start paying more attention to the fine details. I want to start making my videos better. And so I noticed that my microphone from my last broadcast that I did on my Weezy page, I had the microphone over to my right. I need to have the microphone in front of me so that you can hear better. So that's one thing to do better. Um, so this is my microphone, and I love it. Um, but I want to do more videos. I've had so many ideas in the last year. And last year I was going to start off full course by doing on offering online workshops or video. I would pre-record the video and then sell it as a course package. Yeah, you didn't get the memo on that because I never did it. I got sidetracked. I Instead of listening to my plans, I ran with a lot of suggestions from a lot of other people. And I worked myself into a tither to exhaustion. And so I hit the wall about June. And I just said, you know what? Things need to change. And I think I so much time has gone. I can't quite correlate the different times, but I also felt the need to let go of Ellie Video Productions because my professional part of my business, going out and actually doing shoots, that wasn't happening because we couldn't get into anything. My all my projects went on hold at that time. But we are coming back, but not as Ellie Video Productions. As you know, I'm now Weezy Media Productions. The reason I'm Weezy Media Productions is because it gives me a bigger umbrella in order to come to people. So in this time, instead of doing more of the professional work, I went to work on my own personal brand of Weezy, and it's a lifestyle channel that I have and that I run. I have a weekly email that goes out for that. I come on live every Wednesday, live at 9:30, and I make products and I sell them on an Etsy store. So that those are the things that filled the rest of my year, was building that, changing over my branding and everything. And now I am so thankful that I did not just jump out and start doing that course content, because now I have learned so many things that it's made me a stronger person. And now I'm ready to start building that course material. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust my camera just a little bit. Things are a little tight here on the desk. This is what you get when you come live. But speaking of live, so that's going to be like one of my jump off points, is starting to make some course material of particularly for you introverts, because fear of video is huge. So for you introverts, I'm going to make some videos of how to get started, how to practice going live using your phone. We get watching people and we see the different they might be using different equipment, a lot of technology and stuff. But really, for many months, I did nothing but use my phone. Another setback I had is my video camera, my professional video camera that I could take out on shoots. It died. And right at that time, I didn't feel it was in my budget in order to go out and get a new one. So I did not get a new one until October, November. So between my webcam and my phone, I've shot a lot of video. And these phones, I have the Samsung S10 Plus Note. I'm telling you, the camera in that is great. And then there's apps that you can get. Some of them are free, some of them aren't, but there's lots of options for free on the phones that you can get great footage for recording. And I have gone live. And so I'm going to be putting together a package of a course in this new year to get people started on that. I am going to be more consistent on writing my emails to that audience. So if you're signed up for my live newsletter or for my Weezy Media Productions, you're going to be hearing from me more, because that is the other thing is I'm an introvert myself. I love people and I love to help people, but I get a little shy of promoting myself and putting my things out there. And it's really helped by developing my Weezy, because that's me, my true authentic self, and everything that I love to do. It's helped me grow that part of my person in order to reach out to you in a more professional way on the professional side of video. So, um, so that's something to be looking for. I also have worked on editing. So I have come up with some editing ideas and learned programs that I can make some really, I'm going to go trendy, super awesome social ads. So if you have a business and you want to do that, I'm here to help put those together for you. You can go to my Weezy page on Facebook and find some samples. I'm also helping somebody on the professional side develop a little reality show, which will be run through Facebook and probably mostly using a small video camera and my phone. Again, my phone, because yes, the footage is that good. Here I use a webcam when I come on here to talk to you for right now. Simple technology, simple setup. I have a good mic. I have a good webcam and set up my backdrop. So it takes time, but I just keep enhancing everything. And so I guess that's the moral of what I'm trying to explain today is we have to start somewhere. Are you going to start perfect? No. I'm not perfect, but I keep moving forward in my imperfection in order to get better. And that is what my goals are in 2021 is to just keep moving, trying to do the things that I feel led to do and doing them a little bit better. It may not be perfect, but at least each time I'll get a little bit better by paying attention to the details, learning and gleaning from that. So, in that being said, there is no room for failure. There's only room for improvement. Don't get discouraged because it doesn't turn out right the first time. Learn from it and move on. So, until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy week. Bye.